And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. You got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. And here's a look at some numbers for Doncic.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley and Giles, both former Blue Devils, are the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for Dallas, Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. White and Doncic are the backcourt pair. And it's Marjanovic in at the center.
And the Mavericks seem to have done the hard part, acquiring a potential franchise player in Luka Doncic.
And you know, guys, we've seen it, but in this league, 1 star isn't enough. That's why I think the trade for Porzingis was a good gamble. If he can stay healthy, they have an inside-outside star combo to build on.
Fox passes to Giles. It's rebounded by Dallas. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Now, Doncic, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, and the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Fox. And Wright pulls it down. Outside Jackson. And no good. Good D by Barnes. Outside Bagley. Fox looking it over. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Here's Hield after Luka Doncic's bucket. Pass to Fox. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Doncic kicks to Porzingis over Bagley, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
Really easy to understand why many are high on Porzingis. This guy is a terrific offensive player.
Kings have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Porzingis against Fox. Here's Giles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Healed outside. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And this game is tied up now.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Right against Fox. And there's the pass to Doncic. It's stolen by Hield. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
The Kings have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And stolen by Wright. Jackson passes to Porzingis. Three-pointer right. Good work defensively by Fox. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Right outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Fox. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Passes it to Giles. There's the dish to Hield. Shoots over Doncic. Hield can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Pass to Marjanovic. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Buddy Hield. 8th in free throw shooting, And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. The Kings trailing. Fox with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From 11 feet away, that's good on the jump shot.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here's Wright. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Doncic. That 3 off the mark. Kings have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Hield kicks to Fox. Back to Hield. And stolen by Wright. Poked away. It's stolen by Bagley. And up the court come the Kings on the break from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of score.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Porzingis has got 9 points.
You know, a big factor in today's modern NBA is the three-point shot and the way that spaces the floor. Porzingis' range, a key element for his team spacing.
Now here's Hield. 9 points last game. On the wing, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Nice D from Porzingis.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Dallas leading by 3. And Doncic, here we go. Count it, good. He's got 6.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
You know, for Porzingis, the business of the family is basketball. His parents played at a very high level. His older brother played professionally for over a decade. And the first word that Porzingis said was ball, and he's had one in his hands pretty much from the start.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Wright. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. Now, here's Fox. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And Clark, Porzingis' older brother. He used to make him highlight reels of NBA stars.
Yeah, you know, the NBA was his goal all along, but he showed patience, and the Orlando Magic actually promised to take him 10th back in 2014. He stayed in Spain 1 more year to develop, and good for him.
And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Clark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, so many outstanding players in a league of 30 teams, but You know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. Now here's Joseph. Ariza the bounce pass. Clock at 6. Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovic, and he overshot that one, missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The Kings trail by 9. Joseph, the pass to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Bogdanovic to end the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdanovic to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovic showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 8 to the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
And you know, Kevin, Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University, 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem you have, one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying it. If you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen, then that should be called. And most times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is illegal.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Up top, Powell. And the pass to Brunson. No good on that one. So the Kings will take it the other way. To the paint. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist from Joseph.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Powell. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis finds Hardaway. That shot off. Good D by Ariza. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 6. Sinks the triple.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now. A capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Boy, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling this business in the pros because he's all business.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 4. And Joseph kicks to Dedmon. Inside. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Super athleticism from Ariza. Exceptional at slamming it down.
Now Brunson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Doncic passes to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Hardaway for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Floats one up. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Knocked away. Doncic against Ariza. No good. That would have tied it. The Mavericks leading. Right side Porzingis over Bielitsa and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 9-1 run. .116 left in the first quarter. It's Ariza on the wing. Over Brunson. Ariza no up.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hardaway kicks to Brunson. And it's denied.
And Ariza works his butt off on defense. I mean, whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he knows how to block shots.
Fires from the wing. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Mavericks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Hardaway against Bielitsa. Hardaway goes in. It's hauled in by the Kings. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
You know, because Corey Joseph, when he has the ball, is always in a probing posture, he's hard to guard without fouling at times.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And he makes the first.
Joseph is a guy who's a proven champion and does whatever's asked of him, and that makes him a solid leader on this team.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis, and Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And it's tied up with that one. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And here's Barea. Doncic outside. Back to Barea. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Bielitsa, Bogdanovich out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Ariza in at the three. Now here's Ariza. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Jackson. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
So it's Sacramento now. The Mavericks making the shot. Well, we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Barea against Joseph, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Hield comes in for Bogan Bogdanovich. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Shot clock at 2. Bagley, no good. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And another shot. He lays it in. Hardaway has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Barea surveying the floor. On the wing, Hardaway. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Fox. Finished off the break. Fox has got 6.
And Fox is so good in the open floor, Kevin. Whether he's passing to teammates or doing his own grocery bagging, this dude's a major threat in the open space.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Here's Barea. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Ariza. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player.
Barea against Fox. Outside Jackson. Pass to Barea. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fox.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Now here's Hield. 5 points in the game. Down low, Bagley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year one and a year two player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
It's stolen by Barea. Fast break, Dallas. Jackson's got the ball. It's tipped and stolen by Bielitsa. And the Kings pushing it up now. The score now all even. Hield's got his third bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well. Boy, you look at Maximilian Kleber, the German native. I mean, this guy is a very capable shooter, but it's his defense that keeps him on the court. He's 6'11", but has quick feet, which allows him to defend multiple positions.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. Mark, you think of European players, it's usually the offensive end where they thrive, but Kleber is a versatile defensive stopper too.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, this guy can shut you down because he moves his feet, he's strong, really keeps driving lanes from opening up on the perimeter, and his positioning and timing make him a good shot blocker too.
Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. The players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's Bagley. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Barnes. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Barea. Now the pass to Jackson. Back to Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and Wright pulls it down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Offensive rebound. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
rebounding the ball like a rabid dog right now. Bagley is an absolute force on the glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. That's good from Bagley.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Fox passes to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Marjanovic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 blocked shots over the course of the game. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 19 points per game, almost 3.5 blocks, and 10 rebounds. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Doncic dishes to right, shoots over Fox. And it's right missing. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Fox with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Doncic kicks to Marjanovic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Heel. Now, here's Fox. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Fox with the steal. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Bagley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think They were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Passes to Giles. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Here's Fox. He dishes it to Bagley. Basket good. Bagley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Pass to Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Doncic, no good. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 13-4 run. The wide open look here for Fox. Here's Giles. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
And it's Wright missing. Kings leading now by 3. Bogdanovich with it. Now Wright defending. Brunson the pass to Wright. Back to Brunson. Doncic outside. Kicks it to Wright. Dallas moving it around. Porzingis inside. Working on Bagley. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And some changes here for the Kings. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Giles. And it's Joseph in for Bagley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
That free throw missing. Hardaway's checked in for Wright. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Doncic feeling it out. There's the pass to Hardaway. Over Bogdanovich. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And 1:01 left here in the second. Fox goes in, lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 10 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Runs in the pass to Hardaway. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Marjanovic. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Bogdanovich. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 13 points in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
.36 seconds left in the first half.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
You know, he's the third pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
Good on the second free throw. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Fox. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's Sacramento up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It would be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Wright and Doncic are the backcourt pair. Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so here's Sacramento after the Mavericks pick up 3. Passes it to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Four on the clock. Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Fox, no good.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Here's Marjanovic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Marjanovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Heel dishes to Fox. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from three-point range. Fox has got 13.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Fox with it. He's got 13. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Barnes, true on the 14-footer. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Right, the pass to Jackson. And here is Marjanovic, covered by Barnes. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Jackson misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. A pass to Fox. Hield outside. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hield from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 8th assist in the game. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. To the middle. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
Well, if they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so here's Sacramento following the score by Dallas. Here's Barnes. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the shot goes down. Wright's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Hield. He's got 10. Outside, Fox. Over Porzingis, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 17 now.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Wright finds Doncic. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. Doncic, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. That one drops for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Barea comes in for Wright. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Kings.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And here is Doncic following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Up again, great positioning on the putback.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Now, here's Fox. 20 points for him. That one misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Barea. Doncic outside. Pass to Kleba. 5 to shoot. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's Hield. Tries again. Porzingis with the block. Dallas again turning it over.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Bagley. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Barea against Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 22 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Barea against Barnes. Outside Jackson. Porzingis is double. And there it is for him. Porzingis has got 15 points.
Boy, I like the way Porzingis uses his ample offensive tools to generate some big-time offense.
Right side, Fox.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jackson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Sacramento also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Barnes. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Hield. Hardaway goes in. And it's in there. He's got 11.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Kings leading now by 3. Outside, Fox. Puts it up from 12. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Sacramento, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Mavericks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Brunson. He hits both from the stripe. Sacramento's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? De'Aaron Fox is second.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Sacramento on the break. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Now Barea, outside Hardaway. In the corner, it's Kleber. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And that one drops. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Hardaway. The shot off that time. Good D by Ariza. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Fox. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Bogdanovich. From deep, Barea. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Kleber. No good with the triple.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Got that one up quick. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The pass to Kleber. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Bielitsa. Brunson, good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
There's 1:26 left in the 3rd quarter. Fox passes to Dedmon. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Kleber. Dedmon with the block.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Fox against Barea. Fox kicks to Ariza. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Kings. Ariza's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich wide open. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the 2nd.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Left block shot on the way. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter. Barea against Fox. There's the triple. Off the mark. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kings leading now by 10. On the floor for Sacramento, Dwayne Dedman is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. And so it's Dallas with it. Hardaway, no good. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Passes it to Dedman. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Here's Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Hardaway passes to Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, Kevin, I mean, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
First free throw is good.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
No good on the second free throw. They get a hand on it. Powell with the steal. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Mavericks making the shot. Over Brunson. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Giles is checked in. And he makes both free throws. And here is Joseph. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Ariza outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here is Hardaway. And right, here we go. It's good.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Ariza. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hardaway. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right against Joseph. Outside Bogdanovich. Looking to get back on track here, and that's good off the glass that time. Bogdanovich has got 11 points here in just the second half. Right against Ariza. Right, looking around. Doncic passes to Wright. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Porzingis is checked in for foul. Sacramento also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Hield subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Barnes, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Porzingis has no problem giving the ball up. This is just the kind of unselfishness you like to see.
Kings leading now by 3. Here's Joseph, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Hield against Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. He kicks it to Wright. Here's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Barnes outside. Over Hardaway. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right, the pass to Doncic. Connects from 3-point range. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
And Joseph kicks to Giles. And it's Bjelica atop the key. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Doncic against Hield. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's Joseph. The kick out to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marjanovic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
But, you know, guys, We know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The Kings trailing. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Fox comes in for Joseph. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Now here's Barnes. Goes up the baseline. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Fox dishes to Heel. Looking to end the run. Here's Giles. Bagley the pass to Giles. Goes up again. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Fox. 6 to shoot. Giles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Porzingis finds Doncic. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you got to push Porzingis out of the paint. If you don't, you're looking for trouble.
Here's Fox. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Mavericks leading by 4. Right outside. Kicks to Jackson. Pass to Marjanovic. Inside. Porzingis inside. Defended by Bagley. Great D that time from Bagley. And stolen by Wright. Ahead. Nice shot by Porzingis. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Makes it off the glass. Porzingis has got 10 points here in the second half. The Kings trail by 6. outside Fox. The dish to Barnes. Yep, it counts.
And Barnes, great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch, Harrison Barnes.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Fox against Wright. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Shoots over Fox. Rebound by the Kings. Giles has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Kings trail by 4. And stolen by Wright.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead, maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
Yeah, and I think they also lost their composure, and you see it in the turnovers they've committed.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Wright with the double team. They kick out to Hield. Here's Bagley. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
And the Mavericks call time here. Here's Doncic. To the paint. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The Kings trail by 4. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes looking around. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, Barnes excels at ripping the defense apart at the seams with his ball handling now. That's an improved part of his arsenal.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Barnes with it. Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, I like how cool and collected Barnes is, Kevin. I mean, when the game is tight, he feels comfortable taking the shot. I mean, that's a matter of confidence in the process and your work.
Now here's Barnes following the miss by Porzingis. Here's Giles. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Hield. Porzingis. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hield can't hit. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And Doncic, here we go.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Barnes with it. Hardaway picks him up. Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bagley. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on, you got a problem.
It's time to be disruptive. They've got to find a way to get him out of his rhythm.
Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Marjanovic finds Wright. Pass to Doncic. Over Hield. Doncic, no good. Now Hield. And here's Barnes for 3. Misses the tray. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.